But anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna go live, and I thought, well, shoot, I'm gonna just kind of shuffle my cards and get myself ready, and see who pops in, and if people pop in, how great it would be to read. But anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna go live, and I thought, all right. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, some thoughts to kind of share with you guys. It was really crazy. I guess it was Monday. Was it Monday when I did the last time I went live? Anyway, for the current energies for Scorpio, there was this message that came up about, just be aware of somebody who could just be a little creepy coming around. Well, lo and behold, guess who shows up at my house? Some creep. I mean, truly, he's just really creepy. And the thing is, I'm not a Scorpio, but I know he is. Yeah, so that was kind of chuckled to myself because I remembered the reading. I was like, oh no. He has walked in, he has driven down my driveway. Listen, I mean, you have to really want to come out here. But he wanted to pick up his guitars that he had left with me. So I lost this really amazing Martin guitar that I was really having fun with. So now I'm guitarless. Hopefully we can fix that here soon. Anyway, so that happened this week. What else happened this week? I don't know, just lots of things. I'm really deep in my projects. Oh, somebody else just popped in. I don't know about you guys, but there was, I listened to this woman, Jane International Astrology. If you don't know about her, check her out. She is absolutely fabulous. But anyway, she said something about the Capricorn read about, doing things that remove you from time. Well, I've been busy. I haven't wanted to paint. Oh my gosh, I'm a painter. I'm an artist, and I'm very moody, as painters, as artists are. But yeah, it's been really, really hard to pick up the paintbrush. And the other day, I just was like, I had this painting hanging, and I just really hated it. And I did something about it, and I was really happy. So yeah, that took me out of time. So I'm going to try to do more of that this week. So I encourage you all to find something that takes you out of time and is like a real happy place for you. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Anyway, we got a few people coming in the house. I thought, it's midweek. I wanted to check in with everybody because, things are happening, and I think everybody's life is changing on some level. So let's see what's going on. And if you guys are open, I'm happy to read cards, for you guys. This is what I like to do, is read cards for people. So you are people, so I'm here to read cards for you if you would like. But first, let me go through the zodiac. We're gonna just kind of check in and just see what do you need to know midweek. All right, so that's the question I'm gonna ask the tarot. This deck has attached itself to me. Is this the one I want to use? I was really guided to the Druid Craft Tarot. That's so hard to shuffle, so we might not use that one. But how about the Light Seers? Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. That would be really good. All right. I used this for a reading not too long ago, and they were like, God, what a pretty deck. It just kind of flies off of the traditional rider weight in a really, really great way. Anyway, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot, and we're going to find out how your week is and what do you need to know midweek. What does Aries? Let's start with Aries. Aries. What card? What does everybody need to know for all my Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, maybe your Jupiter, maybe your North Node. I always check my North Node. If you don't know what your North Node is, go find out what your North Node is, because that's a very important planet. Or direction, I don't know what you would call it, but the North Node's important, all right, because it talks about your destiny. So let's see what's going on for my Aries midweek. What do you need to know? Here we are at the midweek check-in point. Tarot says, for you, Aries, what do you need to know? I think you need to let your guard down. Look at this, all right? So I feel as if, it comes upside down, and here you're being very, very guarded. It's telling me, you need to just kind of soften up a little bit. Soften up, let your guard down. Maybe there's a situation you're dealing with and you've dealt with it before, but this right now, midweek, is saying, oh, just kind of chill out. Yeah, so it's okay. And listen, if something has not worked, because when we have a 9 and it's upside down and we have these wands, you've done something over and over again trying to make something happen. And if it hasn't worked, it may be time, Aries, you got to accept it. I mean, sometimes we got to cut our losses and we got to move on. Sometimes it's not about, the big contract or whatever that you need to get. Sometimes it's about, what you need to do. Sometimes you matter more than the material world, all right? So, yeah, midweek, it's telling you to soften up a little bit. Bottom of the deck comes out 9 of Cups, another 9. Aries, there's a situation really wants to come to. This 9, when it comes upside down, this is energy of somebody not getting what they want, not getting their way. And even though they know it's not going to work anyway, they still want their way. It doesn't matter. They just want their way. And I feel like that's you right now, Aries, and you can't get your way, all right? 9 of Cups coming up reverse. This is the wish card. You're not going to get it your way. All right, so at this point, you're better off just kind of cutting your losses, softening it up, and just seeing the truth of the situation. All right, so here you are at midweek. So either, you kind of shift your attitude, or, it's going to be a rough couple of days moving into the weekend. And again, Ace of Wands. I mean, something you really wanted isn't happening. I'm sorry, it's not happening. But there's reasons that maybe we don't really know and aren't being revealed to us yet. But if you know what situation it is, I think you really need to kind of, look at the truth, all right, of what's really going on. And if you don't get your way, you don't get your way. All right, I wish it was better, but listen, midweek check-in. All right, all right. Let's see what's going on for all my Taurus midweek. What do you need to know from the tarot midweek check-in? What's going on? What do you need to know, Taurus? Says the tarot coming into your midweek. What do you need to know midweek? What do you need to know? Thanks everybody for coming in. Really appreciate you. Really nice to have you guys all here. Let's see what's going on. Taurus. All right, 7 of Wands. Look at you. I'm going to be in my bubble here. I don't care what you guys say. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to stand firm. I like the 7 of Wands because when we see the 7 of Wands, this is a position of advantage. So regardless of what anybody has to say, you are in the right. You are in the position that knows really what's going on. And yeah, you're in your protective bubble. I mean, you're going to protect yourself. So if people are coming towards you or they're calling you out on something, Taurus, I feel as if, you know where you stand, right? You really do. You know where you stand. So I like this for you midweek. So don't back down, all right? You have the advantage, all right? That's what I'm feeling. And here we have 8 of Pentacles coming up reversed, all right? So don't worry about if things, don't feel like they're working right now. The thing is you got to hold your ground, all right? And I feel as if there could be an energy around you, yeah, somebody that wants to destabilize you. You've got to hold your ground, all right? Really important, because here, look, we have this Knight of Swords. Look at what he's doing, all right? It's like he does not have an arrow in that cross. Because why? He shot the arrow, and now he's getting on his bike and off he goes. That's a very aggressive move. I mean, he's trying to keep you from what it is you need to do, or what you're working on, So don't let anybody do that, all right? So that's your check-in, Taurus, all right? Don't let anybody keep you from what you've got to do. Really, whenever I see that 7 of Wands, I always feel like, that he's always above. And Roger Waite, he's above the others. In this card, you're above the others. And you're at peace with what it is that you need to deal with, right? And you're at peace with what it is that you are saying. All right, so moving on. Gemini. Hey, we got someone else coming in the house. Hi. Oh, a few people. Welcome in. Who's here? Pamela. Hey, Pamela. I'm checking in for the midweek. I just did Taurus. Did you hear that? Nice to have you in the house. Did you get my message? Email me. Email me. We'll talk. All right, Pamela. All right, let's see. What's going on, everyone? Thank you for coming in. All right, we are moving on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know midweek? This is what we're looking at. What does my Gemini need to know midweek? Dear Tarot, checking in. Hoping everybody's good. Wow, there's a little confusion. Why are we confused? I'm feeling a little confusion. All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming up reversed. All right. Not feeling good midweek. All right. Things should be better than they are. Between somebody around you, we have this earth sign. When we have the King of Pentacles coming upside down, I never like any of the kings or queens when they come upside down, because this is an energy that is not being cooperative. They're difficult. This is somebody who almost feels as if, things are, going to happen magically. Little do they know you're the puppet master behind everything, doing everything because you are the queen, right? So here, I do feel as if there is some kind of an energy around you and maybe your partner. And, maybe they're not working. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they lost a big account, because I don't see money coming in with this energy. So, yeah, you're kind of spinning your wheels, aren't you, Gemini? Because I don't feel like it's happening to you. I feel like it's happening to your person. And when it happens to your person, that's a hard position, because, there's a point that is... there's a point where you're helping them, and there's a point where, you want to throw your hands up. And here you're a little confused as what to do, because here's that Hanged Man coming upside down. So when it comes upside down, it's really hard to kind of get a good perspective on what happened between, this person and their job and money. So I feel as if you're really confused, because, like, what are we going to do now? And, it could be deflected back onto you. It's not your fault they're in this situation. So that's really important. I feel like you have to understand that it's not your fault that they're in this position now, all right? And then we have the Knight of Swords coming upside down. I'm feeling like they're very passive aggressive. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I look at these cards, this is the energy that this king is putting out, and this is somebody who, there's an undercurrent of anger and being pissed off, and, you're not really sure what to do. What should you do? Yeah, Nine of Swords. You know what? This is his problem. This is their problem, all right? Because I feel as if, this is something that maybe you have kind of spoken to them before. I just feel like Nine of Swords, it's like you're not going to lose sleep over this. This is their problem. They need to figure it out. That's Gemini for midweek. Holy cow. Oh my good. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming upside down. Yeah, there is no love in the house of Gemini tonight, is what I'm feeling. And then look, we have the Knight of Cups coming up reversed, and we have the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. It's just like, look, they were warned. They knew. So I feel as if they made their bed, now they have to lay in it. That's what I feel for the Gemini. All right, moving on. Cancer, I'm checking in with you. Cancer, what's going on midweek for all my Cancers? What's going on midweek for my Cancers? Checking in. What does Tarot want to tell? Oh, look, I see an offer. We have the Ace of Pentacles showing itself. I like it. I like the Ace of Pentacles. But what is hard about this offer? I'm feeling like there could be an offer being presented to you, but I'm feeling like there's something hard about this offer. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this offer? What's going on with my Cancers midweek? What's going on? Yeah, the Sun is come up upside down. So there's something going on, all right? Because you're not happy, all right? You're not happy about a situation. And I think on the outside, you're trying to act like you are. But on the inside, it's just not matching. All right, and Seven of Pentacles. It could be because of something that you've been working on and building on. Maybe, you're being a little impatient, because I see that it's happening. Look, it's happening, Seven of Pentacles. The seeds are planted, things are growing, so things are working out. I'm not quite sure what it is that, oh, a lot of baggage. You gotta let go of the baggage. Listen, the past is over, all right? We're done, all right? So, Cancer, you're not happy, all right? You're not happy, because you keep carrying all this baggage with you. So you're missing the road that is much lighter, you know. So let go of some of this baggage. Things are good. Look, things are good. All right, just because things are, you know, yeah, the wheel of fortune turns. All right, so there's good times, there's bad times, that kind of energy. But I'm telling you, like, look, you just have to be patient. You know, the cycle is going to end, but honestly, you know, the bigger problem you have, Cancer, is that you need to put all of this baggage down. You don't look, why are you carrying it? You know, for some of you, I gotta tell you, some of you Cancers, if you have not been in your closet lately, maybe it's a good time to clean your closet out, because I'm feeling like there's just so much stuff around you. Get rid of it. All right. When you clean up the space in your house feels good. When you clean up your bedroom feels good. When you make your bed, you feel good, right? Messy bed, messy head, that kind of thing. You know, it's one of these energies. It's just like things are good. You know, so quit grumbling. You know, you're grumbling about everything from the past. Forget the past, all right? The past is over there. We are right here, right? This is good. You and me, we're good, right? You know, this is what you got to focus on, all right? So, yeah. You are your own worst enemy, Cancer, if you just keep harping on what things have happened in the past. Let's let it go. All right, there's no point. Hi, Molly. The reason for her bird Lily flew away. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on with the bird. Oh, my goodness. That's so sad. You know, I have to tell you, honestly, Molly, this just recently happened, all right? My ex-husband, you hear me talk a lot about him. It's because he's a disabled American veteran. He's from Vietnam. He's 100% disabled. He has issues, right? And, you know, I just kind of keep a kind eye. But one of the things that I was taught, you know, in the native traditions is a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of tribes that believe that animals, you know, they leave, you know, they die, they pass on, they disappear, you know, as a way of almost helping our spirit. You know, so just real in passing from a spiritual point of view, I feel like the bird leaving, you know, is a messenger, you know, and they're preparing to move. So, you know, I feel like the bird is clearing their way, just on an intuitive level, Molly. But we'll pull some cards on it in a little bit here. Yeah, so like, well, what happened with my ex-husband, his dog, all right? And this is pretty miraculous because, you know, this guy, you know, as difficult as he is, you know, he's been through so much, you know, stuff that you and I, you know, will never be able to comprehend. You know, boarding school, and his mom died when he was 13 or something, when, you know, from a drunk driving, or his mother was an alcoholic. I mean, it was just dysfunction after dysfunction after dysfunction, and then Vietnam came, and then he came back, and then he met me, you know. So anyway, in this whole story with him and I, one of the things that we had between us are our dogs, you know, and I did a lot of training. I did a lot of dog training. And, you know, as time has gone on, so have the dogs. And he had this dog where one day I would go out and I would walk the dog, because he never walked the dog. And I was out walking the dog, and the dog used to, like, man, just go out into the woods and just, I mean, he was on a scent. I mean, he was just this magnificent dog, this dog was, right? And then one day I went out there and she stayed right next to my knee, and she wouldn't walk, and she wouldn't go out, and she wouldn't run, and, you know, she just, you know, it was the beginning of the end of her. You know, it turns out she had bone cancer, and I ended up taking care of her the last couple weeks of her life. You know, but, you know, so she passed. But miraculously after that, there was this real shift in energy with Harvey. That's my ex. You know, and his energy really shifted. Because at one time he was a very spiritual, he was known for his, you know, family lineage as, you know, being, you know, medicine people. And, you know, things have happened, you know, but he kind of created this real isolated kind of space for himself. But right after his dog passed, all of a sudden we're having this major ceremony at his house. I mean, this is something that nobody thought we would ever see happen again. So this is, and we, there's a part of me that really believes that, his dog Lucy did this, that kind of, took whatever it was that was holding him back from being who he is and, gave him a spark of life, so anyway, this is what I mean about the bird, when the bird goes. Boy, that took the long way around. Anyway, but Lucy was an incredible dog. I called her Goose because we couldn't figure out what to call her when she was a puppy, and she reminded me of a goose, so I would call her Goose, And then all of a sudden, after I named her Goose, he decided to call her Lucy. So when we go to the vet, it was Lucy Goose because I said, you really want her attention, call her Goose. Anyway, good dog. I believe in the spirits that they have and, their purpose that they have with us. I was just gifted one who, oh my God. See, you guys missed it. I have all these stories to tell you, man. Maybe I should just tell stories. But what happened this week, I got this dog. And it's a new dog, so I don't know how bonded this dog is. And I had done a reading my last live, that was talking about in the Scorpio reading about some creep, right? And out of nowhere, this guy comes over because he wants his guitars back, which, my bad, because I was really digging those guitars. But anyway, he came to get the guitars, and my dog did not like him. Oh, no. This guy, he couldn't get even to the sidewalk. My dog was not going to let him come in the house or anything else. That made me feel real good because I was chuckling because I thought, oh my God, I just did a reading on Scorpio. And I'm not a Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio, but I'm not a Scorpio, but he is a Scorpio. So it was like, yeah, the creep came in. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my readings. Let's get back to, I just did Cancer. Let's get back to Leo. Boy, that was a tangent, huh? A little insight to my life. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Leo. Leo, what's happening? We all have stories, Molly. Every single one of us. We all have stories. If you have lived this life, you have a story. It's just, some are better than others, and some are better said than others. All right, let's see, Leo, what do you need? It's your check-in. What's going on? Ooh, you are also dealing with the Knight of Swords. All right, I gotta see what's going on. All right, you are dealing with somebody, Leo, who you just don't trust. I feel like they want to come back around, all right? They're going to try to come back around. I feel like you know who this person is, or it could be an issue, something that is nagging you and you want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So if this is a person, it could be a person, but if this is something more, this could be like a recurring, skin rash. It could be, something that has been like really aggressive, that you've been trying to deal with. I feel as if whatever it is, it's left you a little emotionally unstable, all right? So here we are at midweek, all right? So here we are, not feeling the love here with this Queen of Cups coming up reverse. So yeah, I'm feeling like, some of you Leos, you need to start kind of moving more towards you and not towards someone else. I mean, I get a little bit more aggressive in a situation that needs to be dealt with. It's okay. All right. Sometimes, you may not want to kind of step up and look like the bad guy, but sometimes you got to say something. And I feel as if there's somebody around you who is being aggressive towards you, don't take it. All right. All right. Just flat out, you don't have to accept anybody being aggressive towards you. I would really, and look here, Judgment card coming up reversed, you don't have to have anything to do with them, So I'm just feeling like whether this is a person or this is an issue that you need to address, then, let's address the issue once and for all. Let's nip it in the bud, is what I'm feeling for you, Leo. So, whatever it is that you need to aggressively deal with, all right, whether it's a person, a situation, an illness, whatever, I feel like it's really coming, to light, and you really need to pay attention to it. All right, because then you're going to feel better. I mean, emotionally, look, emotionally you're a wreck. We don't like that. We want to turn you around, be all zen in your emotions. That'd be good. That'd be real good for you, right? All right, moving on. What's going on for my Virgos? So listen, if you are a Virgo or a Virgo, go listen to that reading I did for Virgo. Holy cow. I mean, some of these Virgos, you're in deep and, they may just need a friend. All right, so let's see what's going on midweek check-in because that's why I'm here. I want to check in with you, Virgo. How are you doing midweek? What's going on? That was a rough reading we did for you in the early part of this week for your current energies. But so I feel like there was an opportunity that you were hoping for, you didn't get. That's okay. That's okay, because if you're looking for a way to make money, there are some seeds that you have planted that maybe you forgot about. All right, so right now, you're not looking at those seeds. Right now, you're looking at what you wanted to come through, and maybe it didn't. All right, so Page of Swords, we got the schooling coming in. You have a good idea, right? No idea is too crazy. Seriously. A bumper sticker is not a crazy idea. All right. I was driving through Nevada. I don't know if you guys have ever driven through Nevada, but there's very little in Nevada, and there's Highway 50. It's the loneliest road in America, and there's like nothing, for like 100 miles, except this one little gas station that you come upon. And there were no stickers, right? And I went in there and I looked at the person. I was like, I said, do you live here? And she says, yeah. I said, this is your job? And she says, yeah. I said, is this all you do? And she said, yeah. And I said, why don't you sell stickers? And she said, stickers. I said, oh my God, you could make so much money selling stickers. I said, I would have bought a sticker. I said, everybody who stops here would buy a sticker. You just have to come up with your own sticker about this road and where you are. I said, just do a sticker. I never went back because it is a very lonely road. But I wonder if that girl ever made a sticker. But I'm telling you guys, any idea is good. Virgo, if you have a wild, crazy idea, do it. Do it, if it's, no ideas off the table. All right? All right, Virgo, let's pull some cards for you. Check in. 9 of Wands. And again, I'm seeing this energy of, you need to look back at something that you've done before. All right? Because I think there's a spark there. And if you look at, she's looking at these wands. I mean, you've done a lot. All right? So you got a lot under your belt, doing a lot of stuff. You're good, right? And I feel as if you need things to turn around, and there's that 7 of Pentacles coming out. See, I saw that when I was shuffling. See, there is something, a seed or something that you have done already. You've already done this, all right? You've tried it once before, and it didn't give, right? Here we have the Judgment card. Oh, and it wants to turn itself around. Right? It sure does. So, yeah, I mean, there's things you have to look at, Virgo. You planted some seeds a long time ago. And there were good ideas there, right? Because I keep getting, for you, Virgo, it's about having ideas. Do you have any ideas? When was the last time you had an idea? But I'm serious. I feel as if, there's things that you have already planted. Like if you're looking for work, trying to figure out how to make money, things of that nature. This is what you have to go to. A friend of mine, she was really in desperate straits, and I went over to see her and check on her, and she's like, oh my God, do you know that there was this guy on YouTube, I don't know who he was, but apparently he kind of inspired her to look around her house and find at least $5,000 worth of stuff that she could sell, right? And she has a ranch. Are you kidding? She made out like a bandit, So you look around, there's ideas, there's ways to make money, there's things you can do, hustle. You're on the hustle, Virgo, so hustle. All right, moving on. Libra. How's my Libra? We've got a few people in the house. You guys want to ask some questions? We're going to pull one for Molly and her friend. Or friends. Are they friends? They're friends. There's more than one friend. Molly has more than one friend. Yay, Molly. All right, let's see what's going on for my Libras. Libra. Grateful, thankful for the messages for my Libras. What's going on, Libra? All right, Libra, first card out for you is the Knight of Wands reversed to the 8 of Cups. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wah, wah. All right, so listen. Here, Knight of Cups. I feel like there was a situation, and you were really, really into someone, right? But they were not into you. Nope. Then we have the Ace of Swords, and I think they led you on. With this Ace of Swords coming up reversed. Because there was a lot of talk, When I see the Knight of Wands, that tells me people are, like talking in circles. Maybe kind of like, maybe somebody was kind of like suggesting, hey, wouldn't it be great if we went out and we got dinner? I'd be happy to buy you dinner. Are you hungry? Or, and I feel as if somebody kind of led you on. But eventually they walked away, and I feel like maybe with midweek, you're starting to see that, they're just being nice and kind of saying what I want to hear, but they really want to move on. So, yeah, midweek, strength. All right, you got to find your inner strength here. Whatever you got, I want you to dig deep, all right? Ten of Swords, you were hurt, but it's not the first time this person has hurt you, all right? So it's time. Look, it flipped right over in my hands. It really wants to come to an end. All right, Libra. So you're going to have to find the courage to accept this ending. All right, because I feel like, you either you're the one that had to walk away, and that took a lot for you, especially if, you were the one that had to walk away from someone because you just weren't feeling them. I think you were just being nice. I mean, really. Or maybe it was vice versa. I mean, energies are funny that way. But you know what I'm talking about, right? There was two people, and one person didn't want to be with the other person. I mean, that's just how it worked out. So I'm feeling like, you need to have the courage to accept what it is, all right? If they don't like you, they don't like you. If you don't want to be around them, you can walk away, all right? You have the option to close the door, all right? So if you want to close it, because I feel like it wants to be done, because Ten of Swords, that's painful. Everybody gets hurt, all right, when we have the Ten of Swords. I don't feel like it's just one person. I feel like a lot of people get hurt. The mean ones that are putting the swords in, they get hurt. The one that gets the sword, they're definitely hurt, right? The aftermath of the people around, the people that get hurt, dealing with these people, everybody gets hurt, right? Anyway, it's time to really, kind of pull yourself up and know that if it's like, sometimes it's not you, it's them, right? All right. Moving on. Did that resonate, Molly? Oh, you're just at my comment because you have friends. Right. All right, let's see. What's going on for all of my Scorpios? We had the creeper show up at my house. Listen, if you come out to my house, that's intentional because I'm not close to anything and I'm not in a direction towards anything other than a mountain. Right? A mountain, a gorge, and another mountain. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see what's going on for all of my Scorpios. Midweek check-in, Scorpio. What's happening, Scorpio? How are my Scorpios feeling? You're not too happy. All right, I just saw the Three of Cups reversed. You're not very happy. Well, you're not happy. Well, what's the matter? I think you're disappointed in your friends or your circle of friends. That's what I'm getting with that. Are you disappointed? Hi, Jaylee. Hi, Cadigan. All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio, who is this person that will not leave you alone? All right, Knight of Cups, he's back. All right, Five of Swords. You guys got into a really big fight. You got into a big fight with someone, Scorpio. Look, because here this Five of Swords, this person, nobody feels good. We got into a big fight. And then we have the Judgment card coming back. All right, second chances when that Judgment card comes around. All right, well, let's try one more time, right? But look, this guy's coming upside down. Is this you? You don't really mean it. You don't really want to go out with them. You got into a big fight and you did not forget about it, did you, Scorpio? Knight of Cups coming up reversed. This is somebody who does not have any intention of having any kind of a commitment. So maybe this person comes back and you're being nice and say, all right, I'll give you one more chance. One more chance. But you don't really mean it. So I don't feel like whoever you are, Scorpio, you're going to try very hard. I think you're going to go through the motions to prove to them that, see, this is why we can't be together, right? But I just feel like you're not entertaining it. It's like, you're feeling better not dealing with them. And if they're still hurt over whatever happened, well, you've moved on. I feel like they want to come back. I got to pull one more card for you. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things are going good for you. You don't need this. Things are going good. So I feel as if you need to focus on what's going good right now at midweek. Not let this person kind of pull from you. Just don't, because they don't really mean it. If you just want to go to bed and have good sex because that was what was really good between the two of you, then by all means, go ahead. Because that's all this Knight of Cups would be into. It's just like, well, the sex was good, but everything else, I just see you back to fighting, and why? Because somebody isn't really committed, right? So I feel like second time around, we'll see how this plays out, but that's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, all right? At this midweek check-in. All right. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's going on for all my Saggies? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, Sagittarius. What's going on for my Saggies at this time? Really glad you guys are all in there. Hit that like button. We got 1 like. 6 people, 1 like. Here, so there, that's how you do it. I just hit the like button. I don't know if I get flagged for that or not, but I just did. All right, let's see what's going on, Sagittarius, midweek. What does your midweek look like? Oh, you're looking pretty happy. Oh, I feel like you're feeling good. Oh, I like it. Look, you've got the Sun, you've got the 3 of Swords. I feel like you are moving on from something that, has kept you down. So I like that you're feeling good midweek. I think you're the first sign that's come out with a happy card. And, things may not have worked out the way you wanted, right? But I think where you are now, Sagittarius, you're in a good place. All right, let's see what cards come out for you midweek. We have the 10 of Wands. It is time to put down the baggage. All right, here you are. Look, Sagittarius. Look at you glow. All right, you have a glow up. All right, I am, I said at the beginning of the reading, I never like the king and queens when they come upside down, because this is a very angry, kind of grumbling type of energy. And this person is looking at you. You have somebody who's very, very jealous of you. I mean, look, I'll let the bike go by. But look, here, look how jealous this person is. They're looking at you, and you are a glow up. You're shining bright, things are happening, you are happy, and I think it was a long road to get to where you are. And you have somebody here who's really jealous of you. So be aware of this person. They're coming up as an air sign. All right, High Priestess, you know who it is. You know exactly who it is. All right, so just be aware that, because I feel like for you, some of you, it's kind of like this rags to riches. Not saying that you were rags and going to riches, but, it's one of these stories. It's a success story. All of a sudden, you're doing really, really good. You're not down and out. You've been down and out for a long time. That's the 10 of Wands. That's a long time. All right? All right? And I feel as if they were hoping you might have missed that opportunity, but you didn't, did you? No, because look at you shine. It's like you create magic with whatever it is you do. Keep doing it, all right? And do not let anybody dull your shine, Sagittarius, because look, this person, they can grumble all they want. It's because they are grumbling and they're in this low vibrational energy that nobody likes them. But anyway, I'm just feeling like you know who it is, all right? The High Priestess tells me you know exactly who it is. All right, Capricorn, what are you doing? What are all my Capricorns doing for the midweek check-in? What's going on for the midweek check-in? Alright, let's see. What is going on for you, Capricorn? Really thankful to all of you guys being a part of this channel. Hitting that like button, subscribe, hit that notification button. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Capricorn. Ooh, look at you. There's somebody who I feel really sees you and has been watching you for a while. All right, we have this King of Swords coming up here. And he's one of these, it's like he has like this edge to him. He's like the bad boy edge. But I feel like this guy, he's been watching you grow, because here you are kind of removing the mask that maybe you had on for a long time. We have the 6 of Cups here. So maybe you're remembering somebody from your past, but I'm just feeling like there's somebody from your past who's been watching you for a long time, or for a while anyway. But I feel as if, now it's almost as if they were wondering what would have happened if you guys had really gotten together. Anyway, it's a nice energy. It's a nice memory that you have about someone. I think could have been one of these relationships you had with someone that was a real turning point for you. But anyway, I am feeling like if this is somebody from your past and they come back, it could be a good thing. I mean, really. I mean, I think, and this is my feeling just about people from like our childhood. They know us in a way that other people don't. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they knew us when we were young. They knew us when we were a certain kind of free, right? And I feel like there were a lot of good memories you had with this person. So yeah, I don't feel like that's for everyone, but at midweek, I'm feeling like, yeah, there could be someone. Now, on another note though, because let's talk about, just you in general. I feel as if, there could be something that you did when you were younger. Something that was really your strength, all right, your gift. And I feel like now it's really time to, bring them out, make them manifest. Because when we have the King of Swords, this is somebody who knows. They're an expert in what they do, all right? And I feel like you're at that point where you are probably an expert in what you do. And there's a lot of power in doing something that you loved as a child, and now as an adult you are doing it. So for some of you Capricorns, it's a nice read midweek, all right? So stay positive. I love the energy of the strength, so that's telling me you're feeling good, you're eating good, you're sleeping good, you're taking care of yourself. I like it, Capricorn. Good for you. All right, my Aquarians, what's going on for all of my Aquarians? Grateful, thankful for the messages for my Aquarians. Midweek check-in. What does Aquarian, this card wanted to stay? Ooh, look at this. Our emotions. I think our emotions are at the surface of midweek. And it could be around work. It could be around home. Something to do with the material is what I'm getting. And let's see. Oh, there's my cards. All right. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. Relax. Because what I see, holy cow, look. You have the Judgment card to the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, look at how happy you are. And look, it's almost as if, I'm feeling like for a lot of you Aquarians, you are really, truly grateful. Like grateful. And it's one of these things, like I feel like there's a lot of you Aquarians out there, really, you talk to your spirit, you talk to your ancestors. I feel like, these two cards, I mean, life is happening for you, Aquarius, and it feels good. And I think, your wishes are coming true. Maybe not the way you always wanted them to, but life is good. And I feel as if there's a lot of gratitude coming from you with these two cards. I just love this. And emotionally, I think maybe it took, some kind of emotional knockdown to get you to this point to restore your inner faith. But I love this for you. I don't want to pull another card, Aquarius, because I feel like, what more can I say? And you are really connected with your spirit in such a beautiful way. And I feel like with this Judgment card here in the middle, you are preparing yourself for the end of an old cycle, Aquarius, and the beginning of a new one. The card that follows this Judgment card is the World card, all right? So things are going to come to an end. And then what follows that is this Fool, a brand new journey. And I feel as if it's what you've always wanted. So let's relax. Oh my gosh, that's a great energy. I'm going to stop right there for you, Aquarius, because listen, I'm not going to, take you down a notch. That was good. That was good. All right, Pisces, what's going on for my Pisces? Grateful, thankful for my messages for all my Pisces for the current midweek check-in. What does Pisces need to know at this midweek point? All right, let's see what's going on. See, that would be cool. I could come at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week, and then I'm on live 3 times a week. I could aim for that. I'm going to try to do that, all right? No promises. I'm going to aim for it. All right, let's see. Pisces, 5 of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, what's going on, Pisces? You've been feeling really alone, all right? This card is reversed, and I feel like you want to quit feeling so alone. I mean, you want to connect, all right? And I feel like, you guys have not been connecting, you and your person, because we have the 6 of Wands here reversed, all right? So, oh my gosh, and there could be, for some of you Pisces, I got to say it, there's no win in this situation. You know, this is how your person is, and that you feel very alone in this relationship. It's like it's very one-sided. That's the relationship. You know, I don't see them changing or anything. And I think you're starting to accept that. And in accepting that this is how they are, is almost one easier to deal with, right? But I feel like I need to pull another card for you. Knight of Cups to the Seven of Cups. You know, here's the problem. You love this person, all right? I mean, you really love this person, but you feel so alone in this connection. And it's just like you've got this really great person, and it could be male, female, it doesn't matter. You know, you got this really great person, and you know, you really love them. Look, you really love them. You know, and you're trying to, you know, see what you can do to turn this around. I mean, here are sevens. You know, when we see the seven, you know, and the Seven of Cups, this is about what can I ground into reality? How can I turn this loss into a win? How can I make it up to this person? You know, because you've been feeling so alone and disjointed, and maybe there was something that happened. Maybe this can be fixed, maybe it can't. I think you're at that point where you're trying to see whether or not, you know, can this be fixed? And you know, I want to say, I don't know if it was your reading, but you know, you definitely have this relationship on trial going on. And I know that was a reading for somebody, and I don't know if it was for you, but I'm feeling it for you. So I feel as if some of you here at midweek, you know, you may want to take your person out and see whether or not you can kind of, you know, revive some of the spark. And if it doesn't, I think, you know, you're going to start to really think of other options, you know, because you're tired of being left alone. I mean, really, you're tired of being abandoned, alone, things of that nature. So, big week for you, Pisces. All right, I have finished all of the signs for the midweek check-in. And now I'm going to go and pick another deck. And we're going to see about this bird, Lily, who flew away. Why did Lily fly away? Why did Lily fly away? Molly, can I ask, are you out there, Molly? What kind of bird was Lily? Why did Lily fly away? Why did Lily fly away? Oh, there was some confusion. Why did Lily fly away? Oh, Lily didn't want to go. What kind of bird was Lily didn't want to go? Look, here's the celebration. You know, look, everybody's happy. We're going to move. Except Lily. Lily doesn't want to go. Lily doesn't want to get on this ship. Lily didn't want to go. Lily didn't want to go. And he didn't want to go, and, you know, there was some anger that came up with this King of Swords. So there's just, I just feel like there was a lot of anger from the bird. The bird did not want to go. I mean, seriously, did not want to go. Queen of Cups. Yeah. So it might be picking up on somebody's energy where there's somebody having some reservations. But, yeah, Lily didn't want to go. Ooh, look, here's your friends. I got the King and Queen of Swords. So there was some tension going on, Molly, between the two of them, and the bird picked up on it and didn't want to go. I think the bird knew that it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be all that great, this move, you know, because I don't feel like it's, yeah, there's things that are coming out. There's something about the move, Molly. I got to tell you, I'm not feeling good about the move. So anyway, I feel like that bird has a lot to do with it. You know, because there was, you know, the King of Swords is reversed. And I keep telling you, I don't like this. When the kings, they're mad, you know. And here she's coming out very clear and very direct. And he's pretty pissed off. And the Moon card, I mean, there's something hidden that comes out. And it could be that things are being blown up out of proportion. I don't know. But whatever it was, this argument that they had, that's what set Lily off. And that's what I got, Molly. Isn't that crazy? That's pretty crazy. Pineapple conure. Those conures are really incredible. They're noisy though, aren't they? I think they're noisy. Pineapple conure. I'm going to look them up. All right. Anybody else out there? We got a few people. Does anybody out there have a question? Chili, Pam, Pamela. Pamela, you're going to email me, right? Pamela. Jaylee. All right, if you guys are going to ask a question, very, very ornery and intelligent, the bird. Listen, you can't get past, you know, animals, they're more intelligent than us humans. You know, nobody's going to tell me different, right? Because they truly go on instinct. Their senses are, everyone's on fire. You know. I'm sorry Lily's gone though. It's no fun because it's a loss, you know. I mean, I worked in a pet shop a long time ago, and birds are amazing. And there was this one bird named Coco. Coco was a scarlet macaw, and he had been in the store forever. I mean, like nobody wanted Coco, but being in the store, people taught Coco how to say bad words. And Coco had this very territorial, possessive energy to him. And one day I was at work and I was standing by the dog bins, like the big bins of just dry dog bones. And this couple came up and started digging around the bin. And I don't know what it was about this couple, but that bird got down off of its perch and just, I mean, waddled across the store, hopped up on that perch and looked at that lady and said, F you. And then I said, Coco, what? Coco, right? And the bird turned around and just bit my necklace and beads went bouncing all over the place. Anyway, I had a lot of respect for Coco, but yeah. That's probably why nobody wanted Coco. Anyway, on that note, that's my Coco story. I'm done with birds. And I will see you guys all at another reading. Have a wonderful evening, you guys. And I'll be back. I'll try to come back on Friday and do a weekend check-in, a nice quick draw for the weekend, and see how that's going and see how you guys are all doing. So I'll see you guys all soon. Until then, have a great evening. Bye. Look, now it won't go off.